Pisces. Let's get into a reading. We're going to do a singles reading. I'm not feeling so great. I've got the sniffles. It's not really, I think it's just like a cold. Let's see what's coming in from my single Pisces. If you guys need anything, check it out down below. Everything I offer is on my website. I've got birth charts. You can go check out my oracle cards, my Etsy shop. I've got a tarot course if you ever want to learn tarot. Personal readings are on sale. And Patreon and channel members see these first always. All right, let's see. So here coming up, there could be a leap of faith that you need to take. Okay. So you have someone externally to you regretting something, feeling some sense of remorse. I do feel like here in your upcoming future, there is going to be an opportunity for you to take a leap of faith, whether that's on someone in the past, someone new. This could be getting on that dating app. This could be going to meet someone and you're anxious. This could be anything where you're like, I don't know, Danielle. Take the leap of faith and just cover your butt while you're doing it. So let's say you're going to meet a stranger. Let somebody know where you're going. Give someone your location. Let someone know when you go in the restaurant, hey, listen, I'm on a first date with a stranger. Watch out for me, please, and thank you. Cover your bases, but also maybe do the thing that you're scared of doing. Take that leap. Take that risk. Now, if this is a past person that I'm about to bring in, they could be wanting you to open yourself up to listen to what they have to say. Okay, now for you, that could be an energy of, but that's risky. Yeah, but you might regret it. Maybe you want to hear what this person has to say. Maybe there's a little bit of like unfinished business, or the door is kind of cracked but not completely closed, and this will either give you the opportunity to bust the door wide open or close it and move about your little way. So that's just going to be a side note, okay? So right off the bat, the energy is take the leap, take the risk. Let's see what your current focus is as a single person. What is your current focus? Moving forward, having fun. You could be traveling. You could be making travel plans. Some of you could be like booking a vacation, booking a concert, booking a festival. You could be doing something like that. You could be getting a new car. You could be moving or traveling. Give me more for your current focus. You could also be reflecting on where you want to go. Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Some of you could be learning something new. Or some of you have moved on from something and you're opening yourself up to new. So you could be talking to new people. You could be exploring new things. The Page of Pentacles is a card of learning. So if you're talking to new people, it's not set in stone. This is getting to know what makes them tick. Are we even compatible? Okay, I like football. They like basketball. Can we maybe do that together, or are they anti-football and you're anti-basketball? That's the Page of Pentacles. It's about learning. It's about exploring. So I see you moving forward, but also in the energy of, but I want to explore. What's going to be stable in my next chapter? What does that look like? Who is that exactly? What version of me is that going to take? That's where you're at. What was your recent lesson around love? Your recent lesson could be what emotional fulfillment actually is. What is actually going to fulfill you? Some of you could have recently went through a lot of things that really showed you what you don't want, what love is not. Yeah, the devil underneath. Some of you could have even had a certain way of life that you wanted it to be. So what the devil to me could be an energy of, I want 7 kids. Well, let's say after 2, you start having health problems and the doctor looks at you and goes, listen, there is no 7 kids. We got you 2 and I'm recommending you stop because the next one, it might be life or death. The devil could be an energy of, but ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted 7 kids. I always wanted to be with that person. That's the person I wanted to live my life out with. But you could have been so kind of infatuated with how you wanted that life to look, you didn't realize you were kind of running yourself into the ground, or that it wasn't necessarily possible. So again, that could be thinking that you're going to live life out with someone, but not recognizing that living life out with that person might actually be more harm than good. Yeah, you say, okay, I want to age with that person, but that person and the stress that they put you through could be aging you quicker than it should. Could be putting your heart under stress that it shouldn't be under. I don't know if you guys know this, but you can die from a broken heart. There is an actual syndrome that you can die from being so brokenhearted. The devil, okay? That's what I'm getting. Give me more around your recent lesson around love. Yeah. This isn't what I've asked for. This isn't what I've manifested. See, that's what I'm saying. Your recent lesson was you recognizing this isn't what I've asked for. Yeah, I wanted to spend my life with that person. But now that I look back, the life that we could have lived together wasn't fulfilling for me. It wouldn't have been fulfilling for me. Did I love that person? Yes. Did they make me happy when I had them? Yes. Was that love, or was that what I thought love was when I was with them? Yes. But now that I look back and I go, that's not what I actually want to put my effort into, though. That's not healthy for me. This isn't really what I wanted to manifest all along. So a lot of you have started saying that the person that you're letting go of isn't what you've asked for. Give me your current blockages. Your current blockage is going to be taking a leap or a risk and allowing yourself to get lost in the options or the confusion or illusion. So what does this remind me of? The Seven of Cups could be online dating. Some of you could get online and be like, this is too many people. Or maybe you start talking to one person and you start liking someone more and you ditch that first person, but then the second person doesn't last. That's kind of what I'm saying. It's like you're in the middle of a river and the river's just taking you for a run and you can't stop. You can't swim out of it. And instead of you allowing yourself to float on your back and say, you know what, the river's got me. Let me get used to the confusion and illusion. Let me get used to maybe people not staying around too long. Let me get used to someone not being who they say that they are, but I actually have to figure it out. You're kind of suffocating. So you might not want to take the leap at all. Some of you could be scared to get back out there. Some of you could be scared of dating more than one person. Some of you could be scared of dating at all. Some of you could be scared of actually going through the I don't know them phase. The phase of being confused. Am I the only one? I don't know. Are they dating multiple? I don't know. Have they disappeared today because they're really busy? Or did they disappear today because they got a wife or a husband at home? That could be your energy. And that could be your current blockage, is that you're not seeing all the options and the confusion as something magical. You're seeing it as something that's kind of suffocating. That's what I'm saying. So how can you get through this blockage? How can you get through the blockage? Well, first you can quit maybe holding things so close to your chest. There is a little bit of like tit for tat energy here. There's also an energy here of you being anxious, stressed, and worried about you giving and not getting in return. It's like you have an end goal. You know where you want to go. But you're having a hard time finding someone to ride in the front seat of the car with you. There's a lot of like trying things new. I feel like Spirit wants you to recognize that how you've been doing things isn't working for a reason. They want you to be a little more vulnerable, a little more open with your emotions. Some of you could also be scared of being taken for a ride, getting married, and then being dragged through the mud, or someone marrying you because of what you have or who you are. So let's say that you're like a big real estate person in your town. Some of you could be scared that people want to date you because of who you are and what you have, not necessarily because they really want to be with you. And that could keep you a little guarded because it's an energy of, well, I know you know who I am. I'm the biggest real estate person in this town. I mean, I even sold your mama's house. But why are you here? Are you here because I have access to high quality people that can help you get your business off the ground? Or are you here because you actually like me? That could be your energy. A little bit of like, I don't know what people's intentions are. And that could kind of stress you out and worry you as well. There could also be an energy here of you being scared about like a partying phase. You could be meeting a lot of people that don't want to get it out of the party phase. Don't want to get it out of the Let's go out. Let's have fun. No, I don't want to date. No, I don't want to be exclusive. No, let's keep taking this slow kind of energy. Okay, what's your thoughts and your feelings around love? Your thoughts and feelings are that you're just going to listen to your intuition, and where you're meant to give is where you're going to give. So you're allowing your intuition to guide you. If your gut's telling you give to this person, you won't regret it, you're going to do it. If your intuition's telling you something's up, you don't know everything, you're going to follow that intuition, and you're going to be kind of preoccupied and not really give that person a whole lot. Because you're trying to get to the mega. You're like, you know what? I want a new beginning. I want something stable. I want something consistent. I want everything. I want the sun, the moon, the stars. Who's interested in you right now? Let's get a little bit of that. Don't shoot the messenger. Who's into you right now? Judgment. Someone from your past, someone you already know, someone that feels either regret or remorse around dealing with you. So somebody's coming back from the dead. What do they want with you? They want success and victory. They want to be recognized by you. How do they feel for you? They're hoping and wishing that they can get this out of a place of a missed opportunity to something new. So this is someone who either felt like they missed the opportunity, they didn't see the opportunity when they had it, or when you gave them your love, they were discontent with it. They could have been in a phase of their life where they were bored. It's kind of like a toddler. Have you ever gave a toddler something and it's like 2 minutes later they're bored with it? Well, here's your tablet. You can play on a game. Nope, I'm bored. Here's some Play-Doh. Nope, I'm bored. And it's like you just can't keep up with it because every time you turn around, they're bored. That could have also been this person's energy. So someone here's hoping and wishing that you'll just give them another shot, give them another chance. Just let me show you that that's not who I am. Let me show you that I see this differently. I'm going to give this everything. Because they want success and victory with you. They could even want to be recognized in a way that would fuel them, that would make them feel good. For a lot of you, this person knows that there could be a lot of conflict around getting this to a place of success and victory. Having a lot of regret. Yeah, again, see, there's an energy here of you saying, I don't got no regrets, but when I think about this person, I think about the fact that they disappointed me. So if I was to call you right now and said this person's name, you would say, oh, that's a disappointment. Can we change the subject? That would be your energy. You're over the heartbreak. You're over the disappointment. You're over the energy of, oh, you left me out. Poor, poor me. You're over all of that. You're like, you didn't choose me for a reason. You broke my heart for a reason. You disappointed me for a reason. You picked someone else for a reason. That's your energy. What I don't know, I don't get, I don't understand. It's for a reason. I'm over it. But when I think of this person, when I hear their name, in my mind, it goes, that was a disappointment. Okay, that's how you think about it. That's how you feel. Okay, so what's going to be their actions? Their action is going to come in and try to make this fair. They're going to come in and try to win this at all costs. They're going to come in and try to get some sort of truce. They could have made an unwise choice in the past that they felt was right, that they felt was fair, that they felt was just, but now they could be looking back and going, that wasn't the right choice. Now, when I said that, I heard the lyric, you ain't nothing but a dog. So what's changed their mind all of a sudden? What's changed their mind all of a sudden is that they now get a message of truth or a message of bad news that you once watered plants or gave to this and it never paid off. Now they want to come back in and say, okay, I know that me and you once, we mingled, we tangoed, we danced, we entertained one another, but I really have been thinking about that and I think we should give this a go. I think we should see where this could go. There could even be an energy here where it's kind of a message of truth or a message of bad news that this person left you empty-handed when they now see you as the person that they could get the most benefits from. So have you ever broke up with someone or dumped someone or left them behind and been like, no, me and them just ain't right for one another? And then maybe after like 5 years, you look them up and they're thriving, they're vibing. They done built a home, they got a career, they're looking better than they ever have. And it'll have you sitting back for a minute and going, wait a second, why did I break up with them? I mean, I remember why. But now that they're looking so great and their life has flourished, I'm like, wait, we could have done that together. That's how this person feels about you. They look at you now, or when they hear about you now, they see you as someone who has flourished. They see you as someone where they once had the opportunity to flourish with you. For this not to be a one woman or one man show, for it to be a duo. They decided not to be part of the duo. Now you're famous. Now you're thriving, you're vibing. That's kind of what the energy I'm giving. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. It reminds me of like these people who are country singers. Here's an example. There used to be a band called Fifth Harmony. And I loved them. I was obsessed with them. But one of the singers ended up going off by herself and she became a powerhouse by herself. That broke up the band. However, she became a sensation all on her own. That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like at one point, you and this person were something. Now, it might not have been a lot, but it was still something with the Seven of Pentacles. There's history here. There has been putting effort and dedication here. But someone decided not to pick the fruit from that tree. They just left the tree there. Well, now that they come back to the farm, they see that the tree that you now own has apples falling off of it every which way. Plenty of apples to choose from. That's what I'm saying. And that could be the message of truth or a message of bad news. Wow. You mean to tell us we could have conquered the world together if we would have just stayed together as a band? You mean to tell me that me and you could maybe have a home together, travel the world together? We could have 4 kids together by now, maybe animals. We could have all of that. But I decided not to water that tree because I felt like it was a waste of time, or I felt like in that moment, that wasn't the direction of my life. That could be where they have regret and remorse though, okay? That's what I'm saying. Now they see you as an empress. Now they see you as someone where you can take anything and you can grow it. You're 1 in a million. You're different. They definitely want to communicate with you after some time. It's been at least 6 months since you talked to this person, at least, okay? I'm seeing a J, I'm seeing a C, I'm seeing a T, I'm seeing a Z, and I'm seeing an O. Oh. Do we want to see what that card says? Hold on. So the card says, I want to marry you and settle down. My energy's been trapped in fear. Leaving my comfort zone makes me uncomfortable. They could have been working on closing old chapters, closing old wounds. They could be dreaming about you a lot. Is there anything that you need to know about this person before they come in? The Devil. Okay. So what do you need to know about this person before they come in? There could be things about this person that you don't know. This person could have the type of personality that once they can't have it, that's when they want it. This person could also have the tendency to not see their toxic behavior or the behavior that could really ruin something until it's too late. The 8 of Swords is telling me that there is parts of this relationship and parts of this person that's going to have to be conquered. Now, the Devil is the energy of you try to work together as a team, and maybe they're not a team player sometimes. Maybe they let that pride and that ego get in the way, and you feel like you're kind of fighting a losing battle, and you're trying to get them to see something clearly or understand something, and they just can't grasp it. They can't get it. That's going to be one of the issues in this relationship, and that's one of the things you need to know, okay? Now, nobody's perfect. You get to decide the kind of person you want to be with. But I will say that it's interesting that they now see that whatever they chose might not have been the best choice. They felt at one time, this will be right, this is fair, this is fine, it ain't a big deal. Now looking back, I wish I could do that differently. That's how this person feels. Now they want to come in and they want to call a truce. Hey, let bygones be bygones. I want to tell you I'm sorry. I will say this. I don't know why, but I get this feeling that this person might come in and pull that I want to apologize, but not actually apologize. That's a red flag. If someone says, I want to apologize, that's a statement. That's not an apology. Okay? So if this person comes in and says, I want to apologize, they need to say, I'm sorry that I. If they give you an explanation for their behavior, or if they give you a statement, that's not an apology. So I don't know why, but I feel like I need to tell you that, okay? Yeah. The Sun. You're going to get clarity. Clarity on this person, clarity on what this relationship is, clarity on whether or not you want to take a leap. But I also think you're going to get clarity on the fact that this person might not be the kind of person where they ask for forgiveness a lot. They might not know how to apologize, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. Again, either regretting making you wait, or regretting telling you that something was going to be a part of the future when it wasn't. This person could be blocked, and that could be a shock. Okay, so this could have been someone who thought that they were just going to reach out and give a message of good news or send some flirty texts, and they could have been kind of shaken with the abrupt fact that, oh, the number you were trying to reach is no longer available. Hey, they don't live here no more, and profile you trying to find cannot be found. They could have gotten their feelings hurt. It could be an energy of, well, I'm just going to go in. I'm going to be very charismatic. It's going to be fine. I'm going to use my charm. I'm going to tell him, hey, how you been? I missed you. And she could have been blocked in the energy of, charm ain't going to work. Actually, you can't find me. I don't work here anymore. My number's not the same. That could be something that kind of humbled this person for them to recognize it don't matter if you want to go in and fix this and all of a sudden it's carefree, it's great, it's grand. That doesn't mean that the person who's going to be receiving the apology is going to be so receptive. So someone could end up kind of getting their feelings hurt around the fact that maybe they're used to being able to be kind of lighthearted and charismatic, and it brushes things under the rug and it fixes it. But with you, it's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that simple. So, I mean, I feel like this is your warning. I do feel like you have someone from the past coming back. I think that you just need to recognize that if you decide to build with this person, it might be the kind of relationship where it can turn toxic at times, and you guys are going to have to bring it back to stable ground, okay? I don't know. I see you being stuck. I see you saying, listen, I've healed, I've rested, I've reflected, and I've grown from this. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Have a blessed day.